Rivendell School has 6 distinctives. There are core qualities, and they are the pillars upon which Rivendell's unique educational philosophy is built. They are biblical worldview, integral curriculum, respect for each child, character development, multifaceted teaching approach, and required parent involvement. Each of these distinctives on their own are not all that significant, but in combination with each other and in the unique community that Rivendell is, they actually provide for an amazing and a dynamic educational experience for children and for parents. Biblical worldview is our primary distinctive, and it's the one upon which so many of the others rely. Biblical worldview shapes the way that we form our curriculum, the way that we act toward each other, the way that we operate in a community. So at Rivendell, biblical worldview is actually the driving distinctive, not only the primary distinctive, but the one that causes us to reflect and to think about how we're going to do everything that we do at Rivendell School. Integral curriculum is how we present our academic curriculum at Rivendell School. It is based in thematic units that reflect the wholeness and completeness of God's created order. And integral simply means that all of the ideas that are built in naturally to a particular unit thematically are going to come out in the midst of that unit. Character development is another distinctive at Rivendell School. It's the opportunity to emphasize things like service. It's practiced daily in the way that we think about biblical character that we want to develop in students. It's also practiced in role modeling. It's an opportunity for teachers and for older students to model to younger students how to act, how to be godly examples to each other. We have buddies every Friday, for example, and that's one way in which students serve each other. We have chums in the classroom where an older student serves a younger student, and a younger student can even serve the older student. So we're grateful for character development being one of our primary distinctives. We realize that students learn in a variety of different ways, and so at Rivendell, one of our distinctives is a multifaceted teaching approach. Our goal is to ensure that every student learns in the way that their mind and their brain is wired. That means that with children in kindergarten and first grade, we have lots of hands-on activities. We have lots of opportunities for them to think out loud. And likewise, all the way through to 7th and 8th grade, there are opportunities for discussion, opportunities for students to act on the stage, and chances for them to interact with each other and do group activities. Ultimately, the goal is that every student, whether they're thinking concretely or they're thinking abstractly, has an opportunity to really grasp the material that's being presented to them. And so we try to do it in a variety of different ways. At Rivendell School, we recognize that every child has been made in the image of God, which brings me to our next distinctive, respect for each child. We have intentionally built classrooms that are small. We have 16 to 17 students in each classroom, and it's our goal that every teacher knows every child in their classroom and knows them well, understands their story, knows how they learn. In most of our classrooms, they cycle through a 2-year curriculum with one teacher, which allows that teacher to really know the child. That's our goal, that each child would be known by those teachers, would be known by the different kids in their classroom, and then would have the ability to learn in ways that really work with how they have been uniquely designed. Required parent involvement is another of Rivendell's distinctives. We recognize that when parents are involved in a child's education, that child's education is actually enhanced. We know from all the data and statistics from past years that when parents are involved in a child's education, those children perform better at school. Not only is that significant at Rivendell, but we also believe that when parents are here at Rivendell, it helps to build a community. They set a model for the students, they're an example, and they demonstrate to the students and to everyone else around how significant education is. I love being at Rivendell. Part of what I love so much is the way that we do things here. The culture is one of kindness, of goodness, of teamwork, of being friends with each other. That's a joy. It's a delightful place to be every day. My ultimate goal for Rivendell is really the same every year. It's that we would be a light on the hill, that we'd be a place where people who both are here and who surround us are able to look and see the light of Jesus. And that's really what I seek for us to be. I seek for us to be that every day in the classrooms and beyond the classroom.